What's up, fam? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's a girl Empress Day, and if you're new to my channel, remember to click the subscribe button. A very special welcome to you. So, guys, today I thought I should do a story time for you guys. I'm just walking into Nortec, Northern Technical College. Last time I failed to do that, guys. Remember the abbreviation situation in my last reaction video? Oh, no, my last live video. That's where I talked about that. So, anyways, it's really nice. It's really nice. A really nice school. So yeah, I have been thinking, I don't know, like, should I really do this video or should I not? But as someone who promised to be sharing my experiences with you guys, I decided, let me just share with them. I see what views that you guys have about this. So for the sake of security, I'm just not gonna mention names of either companies or people, and I'm just gonna kind of like generalize what this is about. So this is something that has lingered on my mind for some time now, and I was accused of owing somebody a 50,000 kwacha. Now that's a lot of money for someone who is not working. So yeah, I have been thinking, I don't know, like, should I really do this video or should I not? But as someone who promised to be sharing my experiences with you guys, I decided, let me just share with them. I see what views that you guys have about this. So for the sake of security, I'm just not gonna mention names of either companies or people, and I'm just gonna kind of like generalize what this is about. So this is something that has lingered on my mind for some time now, and I was accused of owing somebody a 50,000 kwacha. Now that's a lot of money for someone who is not working, who their business hasn't grown yet, or like you don't really know like what's gonna happen next. Okay, so now let me tell you how it started. I'm gonna cut some things and just tell you like maybe in point kind of situation. So I started working for a company. It was a government situation, okay, in a place that's very secure and everything. But the kind of job that I had, I was still on probation. Like, I was an intern and sure of what will happen to me after the contract ends and everything. So like some good 9 months into the job, somebody met me. They said they had been looking for me, and I guess some years back they met me at a working place where I was before I even went to school. Like, you know those places you get to be, like jobs you get to do, like cashier kind of job. So we knew each other from there. I was a smiley girl, ever happy and everything. So they liked me from there. Okay. So they said, I've been looking for you. Sometime when I met them, I said, I've been looking for you. I said, oh my God. I said, oh, I'm by this company. You always find me when you come there to do your business day and everything. I said, oh, okay. Then someday, I don't know if I had already mentioned to them that I did something accounts. Yeah, I don't know if I had mentioned to them that I did accounts or anything, but there was a day that that person came, that man came, and they looked for me. Like, is there a person in here who has done accounts or banking or some sister courses in that situation? And then those people knew I was the one who had done that. Okay, the person that was asked, I don't know, for whatever reason she decided to hide because it looked like an opportunity. I just felt like the devil was fighting me, you get. So I was at the back office trying to have my lunch. That was around, should be 15 something. And then this person walks in and says, oh, somebody was looking for you. I'm like, who's that someone? I don't know who they are. I tell them you left. You were not inside. That's what I knew. I'm like, bruh, I've been here like the whole time at the back office. And I haven't been here though for long because like we didn't have to take so long away from the post. So to fast forward, I was upset that she did get to show me. I felt like she was just preventing me from the opportunities that I had, which was very sick. which was very bad. I like to use sick for good things, but yeah, I almost used it even now, which was very bad. So I said, okay. So some other day, I don't know for what reason, I couldn't just get off from work after like the time to knock off was over. It's like I was thinking, oh my God, how am I going to move until I get home? Like, oh, the distance and everything. Like, just, I don't know. For whatever reason, I just stayed. Okay. So when I came out, when I was just coming out through the door, that's when I met that person. I said, I came to look for you the other day. I didn't find you. I said, were you the person I was looking for? This and this kind of a person? He said, yes. And then he asked me, what would you do with a 1 million? 1 million. I mean, 2 million actually. I said, oh, wow. As someone who is economically has some economical acumen, I am an economist by profession, guys. Praise that kind of knowledge. I started explaining to them what I would do with that kind of money, and it was quite a good idea. I told them to invest it in a capital market and everything, but well, yeah, so I actually gave them something really good, like a really good something that they could really do for whatever thing that they were asking me to do. So they were impressed. Like I laid it all down and it was quite well laid down and everything. So they were happy and they said, oh, I'd like you to work for me. I said, oh, that's good. I'd like you to work for my company. Oh, that's good. So I said, okay, so what are you offering? So first I sensed that him asking me about what I would do with the 2 million was kind of like a test. So he said, oh, I would like to present to you some projects and everything. And we said a date, said, but how are you going to do it because you're working here? I said, oh, okay. It looks like a good opportunity for managerial kind of work. Of course, after letting me in that it's managerial kind of situation, like I would like to handle and advise on finances and everything, project manager situation. So I said, okay, that sounds good. I said, how much would you want me to pay you? I mentioned the amount. He said, no, that's too high. Can we at least bring it down because my company is still young and everything? I said, oh, okay, that's good. But it was something higher because where I was as an intern, I was getting paid on promotion, on commission. So I said, okay, I think it's good for me if I can get more money and I could get more experience. In as much as I'm not going to have a predecessor, I'll still just have to use the information that I already had. So that's how fast forward we agreed to, okay, that's when I had resigned. By that time I was already feeling tired of my work. At least if I had loved it, I think I could have stayed where I was, but I was kind of, I wanted something new, like a new challenge. I was getting bored, like go-getters always get bored at something. Like if it's just kind of becomes like a routine, there's nothing, I can't broaden my mind. I'm always doing something that is just presented to me. I don't know if you guys get what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so that's what happened. So a few days and everything, I resigned. I had my favorite of bosses and managers was Ash. Guys, you just don't understand like how bosses be a boss and a friend. I don't know if I can marry them together, but someone that you can really laugh with and be happy to be around them. So they were like, we didn't see this coming, Sarah, for real, are you going? Like, yeah, I'm going because I'm taking the risk and everything. So we started work. This person gave me a picture that they had money. The money was already there. I don't know if they get to watch this, but those are some of the things that I experienced. And this is not to insult you or to make you look bad. That's why I'm not mentioning names or places. But I know that my family and close friends would understand who I'm talking about. Yeah. God bless you. I really learned something and it was good opportunities that you gave me. Yeah. So after entering into, I began to discover some things. We were working just well. Told me they'll hand over the finances to me and everything. I said, okay, good. I will be faithful. I knew. But it was a mixture of work and also family. Like that work had also family kind of situation. So it's like I was working from a place that was a home, but then also put an office there. So that's why I was working from. So sometimes I was like, family situation, homes, I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying, but it's not like fully work. Okay, so some effects will come from the fact that it's a house situation. Other effects will come from the fact that it's a mixture of work and house. Fast forward, I didn't get to handle the finances. Of course, there were moments when it will be given to me, say distribute for this and this that we want done and everything discussed on, and that used to happen. Okay, so I'll make sure that the money is signed for whenever somebody collects. After I get the money, I'm given the money for a cause or a sort of business, and then we'll give it there. So fast forward, the company fell into debt because when you don't have so much transparency for stuff that you're doing, I think it's very difficult. And when you cannot manage or woman it enough to say, okay, this is what is at hand, and then you pick on things that are so many and you're doing everything. I know the Bible says, invest in seven, for you never know which one would give you at the end. But give you at the end, paraphrasing, but Dunlock mentions whereby you have a certain something, and in that something is where you have like seven streams of income, for example. But it wasn't like that. It was like different things, all in different areas. You know why you have, for example, logistics, um, um, this, that, and then you're trying to grow everything at the same time. I believe businesses and just good things don't grow like that. I believe a focus, the word focus itself says it mentions one thing. Okay. As months went by, we sometimes wouldn't get paid on time. There was no system for like electronic system where it said to say on the 25th the money is gonna come in, when it was like that on my previous work. So I found that as a difficult thing because I couldn't have my money on the day that was said, say you are going to get paid. Okay. So I said, okay, fine. So every now and then it would be, oh, today's the 20 what, or today's the date, good weekend. And then you keep on following. Sometimes we end up in arguments like that, like that. So now I'm gonna fast forward the story because it's long. If I had to follow everything, just tell me, you guys, if you'd like me to share more about this. Yeah, so we ended into a business. Okay, so that business, somebody was brought to the office by my boss, and then he said, oh, there's this opportunity that I would want us to take up. I said, oh, how is it? But we're already doing so many things. How about we do it later, or we wait for the funds to first grow and then we can do other things? He said, no, it's a great opportunity. It's a great opportunity, and I feel like we make so much money. I said, okay, because every now and then, whenever we had a business idea, I was the one to evaluate it and then present it to him. Say, okay, actually, there is some money. Okay. I said, okay. So he said, no, let's do this. This is good. It's a season for this thing. I said, okay. So I sat down with the person that was introduced to me, and they mentioned how they get this start, because we wanted to do like a wholesale situation and then or a retail out of whatever they gave us. But after my calculations, I found, oh yeah, there is still money. And I was still afraid that we're doing so many things, we're falling into debt, and we don't quite have the money, you see. So I said, no, this will give us back easily and everything. At that time, I had already learned that they had sold something that gave him a lump sum of money, gave him a lump sum of money and everything. But how all the finances were channeled, I can just mention, guys. Yeah, like stuff happened. Some of it I can't blame the company or the person that employed me. I don't know, but yeah, that's what happened. So I'll just, like I said, fast forward. Later, it became unbearable. Employees will not get paid. A month would go by, you get paid maybe next month we need you, and then when the other one comes, the day that you're supposed to get, it's like you already got money the other day, so why are you demanding for money? You see, it became very hard. We tried some projects, they failed because the finances were coming maybe from a single source, and they're trying to rip them apart for everything else, or they're trying to do so many things at the same time. So I couldn't speak. I was just employed. When I speak, it's like, oh, uh, I don't know. I just felt like it wasn't even considered something. I felt like somebody was feeling threatened. Like, I don't know if it's I would touch their money or something. So because things were so tough at that time, they decided to lay me off and another worker off. Of course, they had already brought in someone. That's another story for another day, guys. If you'd like me to share, you just let me know. So the board said, um, we don't have fans, so you guys might just go. I said, oh, okay. So after some time, they realized, oh, he needed me, or he realized that he needed me for something like the job I was doing. he liked what I was doing, for which most of the times I didn't feel appreciated. And as a worker, you would like someone at the end of the day say, oh, this is good what you're doing. But of course, I have my own effects, like maybe the bad things I did, but guys, like whenever somebody or your employers talks about something and then you do it so well, but then they don't say anything about it, you feel unmotivated. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, I'm qualified for this, I'm doing it so well, but whenever I do something negative, it's always. But when I do something good, people don't get, he doesn't get to say anything good. We were getting laid off. I literally told someone else to tell me instead of him, because he's the one who employed me, which I didn't feel good about, and it was so uncomfortable, and the situation was just, I don't know. Okay, it wasn't uncomfortable, but I felt I don't know what's the word, devalued, I don't know what's the word, but yeah, kind of situation where, why would you do this? You're the one who, in as much as the person he told to tell me was close to me and had already become a friend, I just felt it was unprofessional. That's the term, because I took my job professionally, you see. Yeah, in as much as it was in a kind of setup. So some weeks later I said, no, it's gonna be busy, I'd like you to help me. Okay, I remember where I took you from, and I wouldn't want you to stay here, blah, blah. I mean, to just go out there, blah blah blah. For a meantime, keep looking. I know it was short notice, but we're giving you like 2 weeks and everything. I said, okay, for the time that you're asking me to wait and help you out, are you gonna pay me? Yes. Okay. That month clapped. I went, I asked for my money, said, no, there's no money, we're still trying to get this done, that move, that what. I said, oh, okay, no, you can work for the next 2 weeks and everything is gonna be. I said, okay, are you gonna pay me for the next 2 weeks? He said, okay. He said, okay. So I should have taken the advice that they gave me at home, say, if by any chance he asks you to continue, please make him sign something. I did not. So after the 2 weeks got done, there are days that, okay, we are just there waiting for something to happen and everything. So that was work for me, because I was spending money to go from home all the way to that place. I was spending like a 30 kwacha. That's like $3, and it was quite an amount of money for me because I didn't have money then, you see. So I borrowed from people so I could just keep on going to my job and all that stuff, hoping they're gonna pay me. And I told these people I'm going to get paid and I'll give you back the money, so please. It didn't happen. So I ended up there for those 2 weeks to say, no, we're going to go on leave, put on forced leave. This person would call me, make for me this, do that. I said, but what about my money? So I was like the get back kind of a person. My mom would say, they'll tell us in our language. So anyway, every now and then say, help, play what, I'll give you tomorrow. I'll give you tomorrow. I turned into 5 months. 5 months, I received a little bit of my salary for the other month that I did not. I did not, like 95%. I started struggling to get the rest for the 2 weeks. It was another month and everything. I got frustrated. Workers left. There only remained two. That one who remained there was struggling too. So together we decided to. So the workers left. There only remained the two of them, I should think, and they were also struggling and frustrated. So that person, we made a deal, said we're gonna go to get help, okay, from the labor office. We decided most times, but then we just had that heart of mercy, like, okay, they don't have money, like he doesn't have money, so what's gonna happen? Can he really even give us even if we decided to we want the money? So fast forward, the day I called her and I asked her, like, how are we gonna do this? We going? She was like, oh, I'm in town, I'm even about to go home now, I got my money, I went there already, they helped me out, and these people are giving me my money. I was happy for her, but I was crushed because I felt betrayed that this person, we planned to be together, like to do this together. Why would she go alone? Because I felt like it was gonna be way easier for us to get our money, especially toward the two of us, and we presented our cases as they were, you know. So yeah, so she already went. I felt crushed. I asked her for transport money. That's another story, like to go to town. She said, okay, I don't have what to send from. Fast forward that. she ended up saying, no, I paid for some bills somewhere. I was like, okay, when I just asked like for a 5 back. But yeah, anyway, people do have things that they take their money for, and it has to take your tenacity or your maturity to understand that somebody might have used their money, or to just take it, okay, even if it may be a lie or may be true. But I was happy that they left that place, because it began to feel like a bondage for them as much as it was me, even as I wasn't staying there. So okay, I'm gonna push for mine. So once I got some money, I went there, I bought the call out, I took it there. The wife was welcoming. She was always welcoming and always smiling. She's a prayer warrior. She's powerful, guys. I can't say anymore, but I thank God for her. I'm still appreciative of the things that I got to learn and the things that I got to, because it was a learning situation, a learning experience. Okay, so I took it there, and we called. We met at the labor office, which I didn't even expect that he was gonna come, because every now and then, whenever he had a call out to anything, he was just saying they just keep those things. Those things never happen until they reach home and start grabbing stuff or calling him out for stuff. You see. So I said, okay, fine. So he came. I was late that day. I thought I took a different time. So here I found that after and tried to negotiate it. He came in the afternoon. He refused whatever. They told him you should have come with some money now, so that you can give her for the things that we know already and that you're agreeing to. He said, no, I don't have right now. I need next week around the same time to do that thing. When he came next week around that same time, we met, and my heart was like, God, I'm gonna get money today. Like, I'm gonna get my money, because this person already knows I need my leave days. I need that money. I need that money. So he refused. Some of it he said, I'm just passing through it, guys. It's a long story. Some of it he said, no, the time I was going there, I was just going to there to check. I'm like, how is that even possible? I'm coming there to check for what? Like, why would somebody borrow money to go to a workplace? It was heartbreaking. Like, dude, just accept what's already there. If you're gonna pay me later, at least you commit or something. You see? Says no, and then he came back with this, because we had to come with my contract, which I already left at the office because I didn't see like it was needed. So I said we bring his and everything. So whatever the contract said, it just mentioned my money, guys, and he said, yeah, of course, okay. Do you know that the woman is entitled to leave days? No, the time she did not come to work, she was using her leave days. I'm like, how do you do that? Like, when you get permission, say I'm sick, and you are using your leave. So the workers left. There only remained the two of them, I should think, and they were also struggling and frustrated. So that person, we made a deal, said we're gonna go to get help, okay, from the labor office. We decided most times, but then we just felt, had that heart of mercy, like, okay, they don't have money, like he doesn't have money, so what's gonna happen? Can he really even give us even if we decided to we want the money? So fast forward, the day I called her and I asked her, like, how are we gonna do this? We going? She was like, oh, I'm in town. I'm even about to go home now. I got my money. I went there already. They helped me out, and these people are giving me my money. I was happy for her, but I was crushed, because I felt betrayed that this person, we planned to be together, like to do this together. Why would she go alone? Because I felt like it was gonna be way easier for us to get our money, especially toward the two of us, and we presented our cases as they were, you know. So yeah, so she already went. I felt crushed. I asked her for transport money. That's another story, like to go to town. She said, okay, I don't have what to send from. Fast forward that, she ended up saying, no, I paid for some bills somewhere. I was like, okay, when I just asked like for a 5 back. But yeah, anyway, people do have things that they take their money for, and it has to take your tenacity or your maturity to understand that somebody might have used their money, or to just take it, okay, even if it may be a lie or may be true. But I was happy that they left that place, because it began to feel like a bondage for them as much as it was me, even as I wasn't staying there. So okay, I'm gonna push for mine. So once I got some money, I went there, I bought the call out, I took it there. The wife was welcoming. She was always welcoming and always smiling. She's a prayer warrior. She's powerful, guys. I can't say anymore, but I thank God for her. I'm still appreciative of the things that I got to learn and the things that I got to, because it was a learning situation, a learning experience. Okay, so I took it there and we called. We met at the labor office, which I didn't even expect that he was gonna come, because every now and then, whenever he had a call out to anything, he was just saying they just keep those things. Those things never happen until they reach home and start grabbing stuff or calling him out for stuff. You see. So I said, okay, fine. So he came. I was late that day. I thought I took a different time. So I found he had left. I tried to negotiate and he came in the afternoon. He refused, whatever. They told him you should have come with some money now so that you can give her for the things that we know already and that you're agreeing to. He said, no, I don't have right now. I need next week around this same time to, do that thing. When he came next week around that same time, we met, and my heart was like, God, I'm gonna get money today. Like, I'm gonna get my money, because this person already knows I need my leave days. I need that money. I need that money. So he refused. Some of it he said, I'm just passing through it, guys. It's a long story. Some of it he said, no, the time I was going there, I was just going to there to check. I'm like, how is that even possible? I'm coming there to check for what? Like, why would somebody borrow money to go to a workplace? It was heartbreaking. Like, dude, just accept what's already there. If you're gonna pay me later, at least you commit or something. You see? Says no, and then he came back with this because we had to come with my contract, which I already left at the office because I didn't see like it was needed. So I said we bring his and everything. So whatever the contract said, it just mentioned my money, guys, and he said, yeah. I asked him, say, but do you know that a woman is entitled to this and this number of leave days? In as much as you may say no, she hasn't used her leave days yet, we're waiting until the year ends and she uses her, like, how do you treat stuff like that? So they said she's entitled to that. So that matter was settled. I was supposed to get my money, guys, but he continued fighting and brought up the situation and the issue of, he now said I owed him money. I said, how? Well, like, I was literally touching my heart, guys. I couldn't believe. He said 30,000. How? Which one? Oh, for that and this project. Because you're the one that said let's do that project. I'm thinking, but don't you have the mental capacity? If I was the one who asked you, say let's do this project, to say no, or better release, like, better still even release the money to me. Like, how is that? No, you're the one that brought that person to me. They know each other, they go to the same church. That person is like the member of the church and part of the leadership in the church. So he brought him to me and we discussed it. You are the one that said we should do that business, so give me my money. How? So now we started arguing back and forth, like, for real, like, this is not true. You're a man of faith. So some of these things you just say like the way they are. There's no need to start claiming for something that is not yours from me, or better still that you get it from someone else. Why don't you get those same people that you brought to me and you already said, oh, we're going to do this business? I was just evaluating that was profit. In fact, I told you that there was not gonna be, it's not a good idea to start something else because you're already doing so many things. See? Say no, it wasn't like that. It was. I'm like, but why didn't you bring the same person you brought to me? So he said, you are the one who brought him to me. Like, I didn't. At that point, I said, okay, people can lie. It doesn't matter. Like, yo. Oh my God, people can make your trust die. Your trust for other people die so easily. So I said, okay. And we fought back and forth, and the officer just said, I think you've overpowered me. I'm unable to do something, so you need to take it higher. And he told him, say, you are going to lose your case because you are saying it like she's the one who employed you and the one who's saying give me the money. Say, yes, she's the one who got the money. I'm like, but how do I get the money from you and take it to a project? In fact, some days when you sent that money, I wasn't even there. I just came to learn, oh, sign up for that because that person, I already sent them money. Like, guys, it was sad. So I left that place without money. When I was working, we were working at the office. I left us arguing. Then he started whispering. Now, you even know you're a bad person. You even know that I don't have much money. I told you I'll give you. I'm like, since when? I've been telling me you give me. And then why are you whispering? Why didn't you say the truth? Like, Why now do you want to start telling me things in like more a secret situation when you knew that you're supposed to do that thing? It was just overwhelming. So that's how I lost my money. I didn't have extra money to take it higher because I knew that when taking it higher to court, it will require more money. He even said I was going to sue you inside there before everybody left. I'm gonna sue you for that. He was lying. He was lying because I was so broke, and it's just crazy, guys. He was lying. Like, I'm gonna give you whatever. I'm gonna take it to court. I knew he wouldn't even go there. I could have gone if I had some money then, but fast forward, I was just at home, doing my YouTube channel things, and had issues of electricity, power cut, all those things. Data bundles was an issue. Like, it's still kind of an issue, but it's better now because now I'm hands-on something. I thank God for the opportunity. So it just whenever I hear the name of that person, it just takes. Yeah, so guys, that my employer owes me 6,500 kwacha, which is good money for someone who is not working or who is not hands-on and everything. There's so many things I had planned. I planned out buy some food for our home, for at home, like a few things here and there. I might get a tripod, stuff around my channel, stuff around home, and stuff around my body, guys. Like, I miss my lotions and everything. So it was tough, guys. It was tough. I am like a happy person, and most people did not even know that I was working. I don't know what grace God has given me. Like, people will just see me and they'll even ask for money, literally. Like, Sarah, give me this amount. I'm just there, like, bro, you don't know. You do not know. And when I say I do not have, some people would say, I would think she's just stingy. Or when your friends bring some blankets or stuff to buy, and then you tell them, guys, like, not now. I don't have any money, but like, I don't feel she wants to support us. I had so many friends having weddings and everything. I missed out on some of them. It was crazy, guys. Like, I couldn't imagine. But then I'll share more the things that this period has taught me. Because right now I'm doing something which I'm grateful for. I feel like God is trying to teach me on how to do some things that I could also do for myself in the future that I would like to do. It's like ideas, okay? Like, he's pumping ideas and also trying to make me ready for whatever it is that I have to do next in my life. So I was thinking, would you guys recommend that I go get my money, or would you guys say I forget about it? And should I delete his number? I don't know if I should ask all this, but your opinion really matters, because when I see that number, I'm thinking, why is it even here? Like, why am I having it here? What should I do? So tell me what you guys think about all of this, and if you want me to share more meat and which part you want me to share about. um Man, I was just shocked. Like, a man of faith would do such, like, lie so big and lie for someone. I couldn't just work the mouth. I don't know if it's the science or the emotion. So that's how that money is still there. I haven't gotten anything. So what do you guys think? I hope you enjoyed my story. Right now I'm gonna go to work. I made sure that I came early so that I could shoot this video and then go back to work, because I don't want everything mixing it either. I really respect what I'm doing, so that's why. I hope you guys enjoyed my story time. Share your comments below. Please do share this video. Subscribe. I'm trying to get to 4,000 watch hours, guys. Please do support me, because I would like my channel to go commercial. I'm trying to run away from the new terms and conditions of my YouTube channel. I don't want to be in a scared um, zone. I love you guys, and I thank you so much for coming. Leave me what you want to see next time, and if it doesn't come right now, just know I still do have a plan, and I write your ideas down. So please do. Ideas like, for example, to travel into another city. Like, right now I'm still working, so I only have one day in a week when I'm free, and I get to do my other stuff, that be with family, be with friends, be with my boyfriend. Yeah, guys. So yeah, that's it for the day, fam. Thank you. I love you so much. I send you my love and hugs and kisses from Zambia. Background, right?
We love you.
Guys, all that love, sure. You can't subscribe if you're not.